Morning, it's Jeff and Wilma here at Budbrim, and this morning we're going to make a potato curry. So I'm just washing some of these KIPFLER potatoes I harvested a few days ago, and I'm going to boil them up nicely. The skin will come off quite easy, and I'm going to put them through the potato ricer, and the skin makes it a lot easier without the skin on. So you can see what's happening there. So in this curry I'm going to cook down a small cod frame, in a reef cod, in 1.5 cups of water. So that's going to go in the potato curry as well. Righto, so we've got our saucepan here with about a good tablespoon of olive oil in there, and I've got it quite hot. And I'm going to put 2 chopped onions in there. And I'll let them saute a little bit, and just get a little bit of light brown. And I'm going to put in about 2 or 3 of these beautiful garlic here. I'm proud to say, this is the first garlic out of our garden that we're putting on YouTube. Okay, so I've got some chopped up ginger that I harvested a few months ago out of the freezer. So I'm putting that, what would you call that, about 2 tablespoons or 1.5 tablespoons?
Yeah, around about.
Yeah, I'm just going to cook that with the onion before I put the garlic in there. Wilma's dad's here with us. He's going to have lunch with us. You want to point the camera on your father? So what do you think about potato curry, Dad?
Oh, terrific. Yeah, I remember when you made Indian curry a few months ago now.
Yeah.
And it was one of the best curries I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
It was terrific.
Thanks, Dad. So there's a little bit of light colour there, so I'm just putting a couple of our year-built garlic cloves in there. Beautiful. So these matured a little bit early, so that's why they're not very big. Well, these come out of the smaller cloves, but next year we're going to plant them a lot earlier. But so it's good to have our homegrown produce going in our curry. Oh, excuse me. Now this is getting a nice colour about it now. Now the next thing to go in is 2 teaspoons of this Shan meat and vegetable curry mix. So we buy this Shan brand curry mixes from an Indian spice shop. So we found a lot of Indian people shopping there, so we reckon that's a pretty good recommendation. So 2 teaspoons.
Well, it's owned by Indians.
It's owned by Indians as well, yeah. That's right, yeah. So we're going to cook that for about 1 minute. Yeah, so that's right. So it's been about a minute. We've cooked up those spices. And I've got 1.5 coffee cups of coconut milk. So that's going to go in there. And, deglaze it. Now over here our fish frame is broken down nicely, so we'll just break it up a little bit more and get all the good stuff out of between the fins and the head and the bones, and that's going to go in shortly. But before we do that, I've got a good 1/2 cup of chopped up cashews. They're the raw cashews, so you don't want to use cooked cashews in your curry because they don't soak up the curry. I've got a good 1/2 cup of sultanas, so we're a fan of sultanas in our curry. And I've got 1 good KIPFLER lime leaf, so 2 of those. I've got about 6 curry leaves. So 1, 2, 3. And they're going to go in. I'm going to mix that around and just bring it back to a simmer. You've got about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so we're just straining all the juice and squeezing the last bit out of the fish. Getting all the goodness out of it. So we're just going to let it simmer for about maybe 30 minutes. Let the sultanas and cashews soak up the curry and the juice.
Jeff's just cut up about 1.5 cups of mushrooms to put in the curry.
Potato water.
Oh, to pour it through
Maybe
the...
what, a good cup,
Yes.
maybe a cup of potato water. Oh, that's going to be fantastic.
Okay.
Add these
And
to
go
it.
the mushrooms.
I think by the time we add the potatoes, it's going to be chock-a block.
I think so, somehow.
I'll just do that through.
It smells beautiful.
Yeah. So this has been simmering for about half an hour at least, and with the mushrooms, and so I'm just going to. So the idea now is to put these through the potato ricer and just keep on adding it until it gets the right thickness. So they've been well cooked. So I'm just going to keep on. So if there's some potatoes left over, well, it won't matter. And we've got some of our nice bread rolls we're going to toast up to add to it, have with it. Oh, look at that. So here's our final product. We probably could have used a little bit more curry because we've got a huge saucepan here, but you got the general idea.
It's still beautiful.
Yeah, okay, don't. Alright, we'll catch you later. All the best. Bye.
We'll go and enjoy our dinner now.